Welcome to Pickleball and Beyond. My name is Vino.
My name's Ryan.
And today we are here to talk about the Legacy Pro paddle. A well-discussed paddle.
Yeah.
Definitely we're waiting to get our hands on it to try the paddle. So straight off the box, what's your thoughts?
I'm going to jump straight into the highlight of the paddle. So it feels like the surface of this paddle will generate a lot of spin, and it generates even more than I could have expected. I mean, we've tested a lot of paddles. That really stood out to me. Holy smokes, does the ball just, when it catches the ground, oh my gosh. I'd say that was what I still...
The highlight of the paddle.
Yeah, that is insane. How much spin this paddle generates is honestly insane.
Yes. A lot of, so just off the box, I like the grip.
Yeah, the grip is nice.
Yes, it's one of the better grips.
Yeah.
It's a 16mm paddle.
Yep.
For me, it plays a little bit more power and spin.
Yep.
Than I would say even the control side of it.
Yeah. Which is surprising with the
16mm, right?
Yeah.
So let's start straight off the non-volley zone. How did you feel dinking and control was?
So with dinking, it felt nice. Definitely that 16mm part shines through.
Yes.
It feels very good, but there are definitely paddles that are a couple notches even better as far as controlling your dinks and then moving back into resets. You know, there's paddles that are definitely a couple notches better, but it's still pretty good. I rate it as it's definitely pretty solid. For a 16mm, it's like pretty standard.
Yeah.
It could be a little better. I'd say that's what this paddle I was hoping would be a little better at, was the control.
Yeah. No, it plays more like a power paddle with a little bit of control in it.
Yeah.
And it felt like that. Even when the balls came off, when you were very gentle with it, it felt like it was poppier more than like holding back. Like I think the surface really pushed it off. So we'll go straight into the spin side, right?
Yeah.
Non-volley zone, from the baseline, spin. You already talked about it. I think
it's insane.
Yes, it catches and grips and throws the ball out. I think it works on both. It just the surface itself. It feels very gritty for the feel. I mean, it feels like, you know, it's one of the grittier paddles that I've felt. And it plays exactly like that. Yes. So very spin. Yes, a very spin-oriented paddle. You like spin. So that also does take a little bit of getting used to. Because it catches and turns the ball a lot. Power.
Yeah, so for power, it actually hit harder than I expected. I know you mentioned it. It plays more like a power paddle, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, this paddle definitely, especially for 16mm, it hits pretty hard. I mean, there's tons of paddles that hit harder, obviously, but for a 16mm thickness paddle, that's one of the harder hitters that I've used. It definitely hits pretty hard. And
this is one of the first thermoform paddles to come out. So it's kind of moving towards a new technology. And it felt like that. Like it really hit hard. And it had good, like even when you were hitting from behind, the sweet spot was rather forgiving.
Yeah, I thought it had a very nice sweet spot.
It was not just very centric. You felt it all around. I think it takes a little bit adaptability. I think it takes a little bit getting used to because it feels different from another regular paddle that you would come off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely feels a little different. I know I mentioned to you, to me it felt a little top heavier. I know after playing for even a couple minutes, my wrist is getting a little tired compared to other paddles at the same weight. This one was 8.2.
Yes, we measured this at 8.2.
Yeah, and you definitely felt it. Yeah, so the balance seemed just like a hair off on the paddle. So that's something, if you worked on fixing it, making some adjustments with adding some weight, you know, everything else on the paddle is definitely very nice. That was the one thing. It could take a little to get used to that, the balance of the paddle.
I would say this would be definitely something where you want to give it some time. Right? You have to kind of adapt to this paddle, get used to how it plays. So the adaptability, give it some time. You get this paddle, definitely give it some time. I think you'll grow into it a lot because it offers a lot.
Yeah, if you get used to the paddle, I mean, there's no downfalls to this paddle. It's definitely very, very solid.
No,
I like it.
We definitely enjoyed demoing this paddle. If you're around Minnesota and you want to try it, definitely reach out to us. Big shout out to Chip Shots for letting us use this facility. Hope you enjoyed this review and hope to see you in another review. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.